How's it going, everyone? My name is Coach Eric, and today we are here with another Core and Restore class. So today, all we're going to need are some dumbbells, and you can pretty much just have varying size of dumbbells. So right now, I just have a 3 pounder and also a 4 pound dumbbell. That's more than enough because pretty much what we're going to do for the first part of the class, we're going to have a couple of body weight movements and also a couple of movements that we can use these dumbbells with just to work on that core. And then towards the latter half of the session, we're also going to have some restorative exercise. So, meaning some stretches, some mobility, just to kind of get that range of motion going inside different joints of the body and everything else. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, how we're going to start off first is kind of getting that core activated just a little bit. So, we're going to start off in a nice pillow bridge, meaning a plank, and we're going to hold that for a couple of seconds. So we're holding it for 20 seconds just to start off. So we're coming here, bringing ourselves all the way up, maintaining that position, just like that, holding that position. Or we can come down into those knees as well. That's completely fine. So come up, let's hold for 20 seconds. Make sure that we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ourselves back up. Now we're just going to go into a bird dog, meaning that we're going to come here into a quadruped position. Then now we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, till we're bringing ourselves all the way out, just like that, and bringing ourselves back, just like that. You'll notice here that I'm not rotating my hips, and I'm keeping my back straight as well. So let's go here, bring our hands all the way out, just like that, opposite arm, opposite legs. Bracing that core the entire time as well. So we're going to go 12 on both sides. I'm coming all the way out, back down. We are bracing that core the entire time. 2, all the way out. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get 6 more. 9. Yeah, let's get 2 more. Good job, guys. Go ahead and take a moment just to reset. You can go in through that nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and flip over and get the last bit of our warm up going. So we're going to get into some dead bugs. So we're going to come all the way down, bring ourselves just like that, flat on our back. And now we're going to put both hands up and also both knees up as well. And just like we did before, we're going to go into the opposite arm, opposite leg. So bring this all the way out, hold here, and back up. Good job. Get 12 on both sides. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Bring ourselves up. Now we're going to actually get into that actual workout focusing on that core. So what we're going to do is work on a couple of exercises targeting that core and also that lower back as well, because we want to think about the core as being that entire complex surrounding our abdominal muscles and also our back muscles as well. So what we're going to do starting off, we have 3 different exercises. So we're going to have a plank pull through, meaning that we're going to go into a plank and actually pull that dumbbell to both sides. We're going to get 12 of those on both sides. And then we're going to go into a lateral plank on both sides as well, working those obliques. And after that, we're actually going to get into some Russian twists using that dumbbell as well. And we're actually going to get 12 on both sides over there as well. So that's going to be our progression. So 3 different exercises. Plank pull-throughs, lateral planks for 25 seconds on both sides. And then we're going to get those Russian twists going on both sides, 12, hitting that floor every single time. We're going to get about 15 seconds of rest in between. So that's pretty much going to be our circuit right there. We got 3 rounds coming up. And then we're going to get into some more activation after that. All right, guys, so what we're going to start off with is those plank pull-through. Make sure that we're coming up just like that into a plank. We're going to spread our feet, and then now all we're going to do is pull that weight through, just like that. Pull the weight through, just like that. So we're going to start off with 12 on both sides. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Let's get 2 more. 11 and 12. Switch up and go over to our lateral planks now. So we're going to come here. We can make sure with these that we can stack those feet and bring ourselves all the way up, keeping that shoulder in line with the elbow, maintaining the straight position the entire time. Or we can also modify it as well and bring those knees back and come up just like that. Hands on the hip and bring it back down. We're going to start up with our lateral planks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves up. Remember, we're holding for 25 seconds. Remember to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're about 10 seconds in, guys. 10 seconds in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. 15 seconds. We're going to start over and hit the other side. So just flip over. Remember, we're going to maintain that position. Go in through the nose and out through the mouth as we're doing this exercise as well. And we're coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Proud chest. Stack those feet or stack those knees and hold. 10 seconds in, guys. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves down. Now we're going to go into our Russian twist. So with our Russian twist, we're going to come here, make sure our back is supported. Come just like that, brace that back. You can grab that dumbbell, and all we're going to think about doing is twisting on both sides and hitting that floor with that dumbbell. If we want to make this exercise a little bit harder, you can also bring those feet up and go just like that, bracing that core the entire time. Remember, guys, we got 12 in total on both sides, so a total of 24. And start it up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and time. Go ahead and bring ourselves down. So that's our first round of our first couple of exercises. And now we have 2 more rounds, guys. So we're going to go back into our plank pull-throughs. Remember, with these, we have 12 of them. And we got about 30 seconds of rest before we get into our next exercise. So go ahead and take some time to grab some water if you need it. If not, we can go ahead and get ourselves set up on our mat and get ready to go. And we're starting up in 10 seconds. Get yourself ready. Plank pull-throughs. Remember to drop those hips and pull it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is going to come up. Hold that position and go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 4, 2 more. And time. Is going to bring ourselves down. 15 seconds till we start. We have our lateral planks coming up. So maintain that position. Starting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Proud chest. Explode all the way up. Hold that position. And maintain it. You should feel that. You should feel that obliques fire up on that downside. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. It's going to switch it up. Let's go to the other side. Starting up in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Coming all the way up. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. 15 seconds of rest, guys. Use this to transition over to the next one. Grab your dumbbells. We have our Russian twist coming up. Remember, maintain that position, keeping those feet up, or you can have them on the ground as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me 2 more. 1 and 2. Great job, guys. We got our last and final round coming up. for those sets of exercises. So we're going to get, like I said, a 30-second rest in between, get ourselves ready to go. We have our plank pull-throughs coming up. Let's grab one of those dumbbells, put it off to the side, get ourselves ready to go. Remember, maintain that plank. We also can bring those feet out just a little bit more so we have a wide base of support while doing the exercise. And we're starting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Give me 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Give me 2 more. Last one. Transition over. We got our lateral planks on both sides. Starting up in 15 seconds. Remember, stack those knees, stack those feet, push those hips up, proud chest. 3, 2, 1, and go. Maintain that position. Make sure you're breathing in through the nose and out through that mouth. 10 more seconds, guys. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time is going to switch it up. Same thing on the other side. Starting up in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Stack those knees, stack those feet. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. We got our last one of this set, guys. We have our Russian twist coming up. Grab that weight. We're coming right here. 12 on both sides. Maintain that position. Bring those feet up. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me 2 more. 1 and 2. Good job, guys. So now what we're going to do, we're going to bring ourselves right over here and get into some more core activation stuff, just so we can kind of activate those muscles of the abdominals. So now we're going to actually flip over on our back and get some transverse abdominis contractions right up in here, just like we're putting on a tight pair of pants or we're putting on a belt as well. So what we're going to think about doing is coming down here, laying down on our back, and then now, just as I said before, you're going to act like you're putting on a tight pair of pants by actually squeezing just up in here, squeezing those abdominals and actually bracing them. And while we're maintaining that position as well, we're also going to make sure that we're breathing because it's kind of important. So we're going to come here, maintain that traction up in here, and we can also use our hand behind our back just to kind of give us that cue that we need to push kind of right into that hand so we're able to actually get some contraction of those muscles of the abdominals. So we're coming right up in here, squeezing just like that. And now we're going in through that nose, out through the mouth. And from here, we're actually going to get into some marches while maintaining that contraction of the abdominals. So we're going to get 10 marches on both sides with 3-second holds. So 3-second holds are going to be right here, maintaining that contraction. just like that. Slowly bring ourselves down, maintain that contraction, and slowly bring ourselves down. So 20 marches in total, 10 on both sides. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more on both sides. 6, 7. Remember to maintain that contraction of the abdominal muscles. 8, 9. Give me this last one on both sides. And release and relax, guys. Just going to take a break for a moment. Make sure we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. A lot of times we don't know how to activate those muscles of the core. So now we're trying to isolate those movements just so we can isolate the abdominal wall just to get that core nice and braced and strong. So let's go back into another set of those transverse abdominal marches. So let's come here and put your hand right underneath here one more time. Now we're going to march and maintain that contraction and give me 10 on both sides. 3-second holds at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me this last one. And 10. Good job, guys. Go ahead and peace. Allow yourself to breathe in through the nose. And lastly, what we're going to do now is go into some flutter kicks. So we're actually going to bring ourselves out just like that. And we're going to think about 15 seconds for each bout of going into flutter kicks. So flutter kicks are going to be palms down right here, bringing our legs up and maintaining that position just like that, while also fluttering those feet at the same time. So keeping those legs completely straight and fluttering just like we're kicking. We're going for 2 sets in total. And we're going to go 15 seconds for each one with a 15-second rest in between as well. So we're starting up in 10 seconds, guys. Go ahead and get yourself ready. Make sure that that back does not have too much of an arch in it. So we can lessen the strain and everything else on that low back. And go. 5 more seconds. Bring yourself down. 5 seconds till we start, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. And time. Go ahead and bring ourselves down in through the nose and out through the mouth. Since we're already down here, we're going to move into our restore portion of the class. So what we're going to do is bring one knee all the way up while keeping the other knee flat on that ground, just so we can straighten everything out and also get a nice stretch up in those glutes and quads as well. Bring it all the way. Hold for 30 seconds. Remember to get nice and slow into that stretch until you feel a slight discomfort. And once you feel that slight discomfort, stay right there and work within a safe range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch our hands and go right on the back side of our thigh. So now we're going to extend that leg all the way out. Get a nice hamstring stretch. So try to straighten that leg all the way out if you can. Just like that. And keep that other leg straight on that ground as well. We'll hold it for 30 seconds. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come back down and bend that knee one more time. Now we're going to actually take that opposite arm, put it over that opposite knee, and now we're just going to rotate our body to the point where that knee touches that floor, and we can actually get some rotation in that lower back and get some rotation in that neck as well by looking over towards that hand. And also some rotation and also getting a nice stretch and low back stretch as well. Let's hold for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Slowly come out of that stretch. Bring ourselves back to supine position on our back. And we're just going to switch sides. So now let's bring ourselves all the way up. Hold 30-second stretch. Keeping that bottom leg all the way out. Keep it straight. And out through the mouth. Continue to hold. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and extend that leg all the way out as far as you can get it. Get a nice stretch up in those hamstrings. And hold. Keep holding. Seconds. 5, 4, 2, 1. And time. We're going to bring ourselves down. Now let's get into some rotation on that side as well. So same thing we did before. Drop that knee down. Try to touch that floor if you can. If not, that's completely fine too. But make sure you get a nice stretch up in there and in those glutes. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring ourselves back up and come back to midline supine position. Now we're going to go double knees up toward that chest. Bringing both knees all the way up. Grab it just like that. And you should feel that stretch up in the lower back area. And breathe. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Slowly bring ourselves up. Now what we're going to do, guys, is just get into a hip flexor stretch and also a low back and lat stretch as well. So we're going to go into a half kneeling position. And as we push forward, we're going to try to bring that knee right over that toe as far as we can get it. We're maintaining a straight back. So I'll turn this way so you guys can see it a little bit better. So we're going to come here, maintain the straight back by engaging that hip, pushing it forward, and driving that knee as far as you can over that toe. Forward. And then now we're actually going to add on a little extra to that stretch as well. So let's come right up in here, go down into that hip flexor stretch. And we're also going to side bend over to that side as well, getting a little bit more of that stretch in, make it a little bit more aggressive. So let's hold right here for 30 seconds. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back down. And then now we're just going to do that same thing on the other side. So let's bring ourselves into that half kneeling position one more time. Engage those hips by pushing it forward. Get into some hip extension on that back side. And then now we're just going to push forward like we did before. Get a nice hip flexor stretch, side bend over to one side, and then hold it just like that. I'm coming right up in here, going in through the mouth. Maintain for 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down, bring ourselves back down. And that's all I got for you today, guys. That is our core and restore class. I hope you guys had a great time because I had a great time with you.